Mama, I cried, laying my head on her lap. Blood was everywhere, and I could hear the snarls and growls outside as my father fought valiantly against the rabid wolves attacking the house. Mama, please, don't go. Stay with me, Mama. The howl from outside the house nearly caused my heart to stop. Kelsey, run. Run, baby, and don't look back. Don't ever look back. I woke with a start, a cold sweat giving me goosebumps all over. Mama, I said aloud, letting it sink into the night air. It was only a dream, the nightmare that still haunted my every sleep. It had been worse since coming to San Marco, since I finally stopped running away. For 6 years, I ran from foster home to foster home, never allowing anyone to get close enough to know what had happened to me that same night, the night the wolves attacked and killed my parents, leaving me with a ragged scar across my upper thigh. Werewolves, not wolves, I corrected my memories. I knew they were werewolves, because that very night I changed into one too. I was so numb from the pain of watching my parents die before my eyes that I don't remember the feelings or the pain of that first change. But I remember running through the woods with the wind in my face. I remember cowering under a fallen tree while the rain beat down on me. And I remember waking up one morning, naked at the edge of the woods where I was found. I was 12 years old. Before the next full moon, I ran away from the home for girls they had put me in, terrified I would change again with the moon. That's what they tell you in the movies, but the movies are wrong. I didn't change that night or again for a long time, but after several months in human form, I grew impatient and short-tempered, and my skin itched all over. I knew something terrible was wrong. I've since learned that's the sign that I've been in human form for too long. That's when I would run away into the woods and never return to the home I had been in. I would always wake up naked and alone, and they'd always find me and put me in another new home. That was the cycle of my life for 6 years, until I finally turned 18, and they could no longer hold me prisoner. My parents hadn't had much, but on my 18th birthday, I was handed documents upon my release from the foster care system that contained a small trust fund they had left me. It was enough to get by for a few years, but not enough to pay for college and a place of my own to live. And I couldn't risk being stuck with humans all the time. It was too dangerous. I was too dangerous. I wandered around searching for just the right place, finally stumbling into San Marco, nestled deep in the mountains. I felt at peace for the first time since before my parents died, and as luck would have it, a small one-bedroom cottage sat on the edge of a large forest for rent.